It's with the final kick of the game. And I say this through bated breath. I say this as a Man United fan. They are incredible. A depleted squad. Young kids like Bobby Clark making their full debuts. Players returning from injuries. They're struggling. They're huffing and they're puffing. They can't blow the door down. They look like they're going to drop 2 massive points. Everybody, absolutely everybody is expecting City to win and Arsenal to win this weekend. Are they going to end up in 3rd place by Monday night, Liverpool? Not on your Nelly. They are too good. The winning mentality seeps through them. They are absolutely top class. And I said this the other day, and my mind's made up. Liverpool are the favourites to win the Premier League. They are winning these games. They've won a trophy in the last week. They have stayed in the FA Cup this week. They have won away at Forest. Again, all of this with a depleted squad. So many teams, so many clubs cry, moan, they boo-hoo, they fall apart whenever there's injuries. They state that the world's against them. How can we win? Liverpool's mentality is too good for that. No matter what obstacles have been thrown at them over the past 6 to 8 weeks, they have persevered. They've changed things up. They have put faith in their youth system. They have not put square pegs into round holes per se. They've gone, do you know what, Dans? Do you know what, Clark? Coming in. At no point of Liverpool fans or even their media panics. Oh my God, the best goalkeeper in the world is out injured. What are we going to do? We've got Kelleher. We back him. The mentality, the positivity, the attitude that Liverpool have shown. I hate saying this as a Man United fan, but I have to be unbiased. Has been nothing short of incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, that incredible approach, and so much of that is mental, by the way, has led to them still being 4 points clear. Yes, there's a game in hand, so you can make it 1 point again, but there's a game in hand. It isn't 3 points. And anything can happen in a game of football. And that win today, that goal from Darwin Núñez could be a pivotal moment. It could be a game, a goal, a win, 3 points that come the end of the season. If Liverpool lost their 2nd Premier League, their 20th league title, you look back at those little moments, those dots, as I like to call them, those little memories of when it changed. Today's that game. Because they probably shouldn't have got the points. They did. They did. And on the backdrop of all the adversity they've gone through, a save only a few moments earlier from Sells. Gakpo should have squared it in the dying moments of the 90 minutes. He didn't. He gets greedy. You think, oh no, they're going to drop points. Well, that's what Liverpool fans are thinking. I'm trying to celebrate them dropping points. I'm a Man United fan. But they break City hearts. They break Arsenal hearts. They break Nottingham Forest hearts as well. And who to do it as well? Maybe one of the most maligned and sort of bantered and sort of discredited in many ways players in the Premier League in Darwin Núñez, and he steps up with the most important goal so far in his Liverpool career, one of the most important goals he's probably ever going to score in the Premier League. And I just don't think right now you can look, for me, it's not about Arsenal playing the best football in the league. City are the best team, in my opinion, in the world right now. I'm making Liverpool my favourites. And I'm making Liverpool my favourites because of today. Because of the way they've persevered in the last 2 months, and they're still on top. They're still in all the competitions. They've won a trophy. Do you know how good they're going to feel? Do you know how good they're going to feel as a collective, knowing that Darwin's obviously back now, but he's going to get the full fitness? Do you know how they're going to feel with Alisson coming back? Do you know how they're going to feel with Salah, Mo Salah, coming back into the mix? When these players return, knowing that they can win without them just gives them such confidence it will feel like, it isn't like, oh, we've thrown the season away. Well, yeah, you're back now. Thanks. It's we've kept your seat warm for you. The feel-good factor is going to be flowing. And listen, so much of sport, so much of football is about your mentality. Of course, you need great technical ability. Of course, you need a brilliant coach. Of course, the setup and the system all needs to be very good. But without the right mentality and attitude towards it, you're going to fall apart. And this Liverpool team has it in absolute abundance. Now, again, I'm gutted as a Man United fan. I don't want to see Liverpool this good. I don't want to see this mentality from them. But it can't be denied. And I've just got this gut feeling. And it's the first time I've changed my mind on who's winning the Premier League all year. That Darwin Núñez goal is going to be them. I want to shout out a few players again in the Liverpool team today. I made a few notes throughout the game. I was trying to watch all three games at once today. We are going to cover Chelsea and Spurs on this show as well. Kelleher, save, 23 minutes into the game. Again, this man has been phenomenal since Alisson's injury. Absolutely impeccable. He deserves so much credit. He may not be getting it because he isn't the guy obviously getting the winning goals. Klopp's kids are getting a lot of the attention. But Kelleher, I know Liverpool fans again won't thank me for saying this, but he needs a move. That man needs a move to not a bigger club, but a chance to be a number one goalkeeper. He is sensational. That save on the 23rd minute could have been all the difference, really. I think if Liverpool concede first, and this is what's not happened to them in this period with the kids playing and all the injuries, is they haven't been conceding first and then having to dig that back from there. They've been able to stay in the game. Kelleher has been a big part of that. And then they've grabbed these winners. And I know they scored 3 goals against Southampton, but later on in the game, and they got through those moments of adversity. I also want to really want to shout out Bobby Clark for his first, what you call full debut, starting the game in the Premier League, away from home. I always talk about young players in this way. Do I see anything in them? This is just me. Not that I have any authority. It's just an opinion. I'm a football fan like you. I'm no better. I always watch young players and go, okay, can I see them progressing from this point? Can I see a player in there? And I quote, Mr. Miyagi, there's a bonsai tree in all trees. You've just got to find it. Can you see it? And Bobby Clark looks like a footballer. He looks like a player. There was lots of little peccadillos and moments where you just go, oh, that was nice. That was tidy. That was really relaxed. Of course, there was the immature moments because he's young, naive, and he's only just started playing professional football now. Like he's 2 or 3 games into being a professional footballer for real, if that makes sense, and at the highest level of the game. But I thought young Bobby Clark in the midfield, away from home, in a really tough game with pressure, in a title race, absolutely impeccable. And I think he deserves so much credit. And then, of course, Darwin Núñez, a player that I've joined in and bantered him at the right times, but I've also defended him a lot as well. I do think he needs, I did say a while back, he needs to start adding more goals. He needs to have those clutch moments. And although I know there's elements of his game that will frustrate Liverpool fans at times, just what he did today when he came on was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And what I think about Darwin Núñez is this. I think you're going to have some frustrated moments from him, but you're going to never say he isn't working for the team. You're never going to say he isn't influencing games in any way, shape, or form. And that's key. But you know what I think Darwin Núñez is? I think he's a clutch player. I think, say he stays at Liverpool for another 5-6 years, I think you're going to see a number of moments like today in big league games, in big cup ties, in big Champions League matches. I think he's the type of individual with the personality for it. He has the personality to say, do you know what? I'm going to go for broke here. I'm going to put myself into positions. I'm going to put it all on the line and try and win. And it's those individuals, almost sort of very Didier Drogba-esque, that will come up with those pivotal moments. And of course, you want a number 9 scoring 30, 40, 50 goals a season. But sometimes you can't always have that. What you might end up getting with Darwin is a good level goal scorer, 15, 20 league goals a season. But 5, 6, 7 of them being so important to not dropping points or winning games. And I thought he did very well when he came on. You saw a difference in Liverpool. It pepped them up a bit. There was more energy there. And look, it was painful for me as a Man United fan watching that goal go in. It frustrated the living daylights out of me, but I stand by it. This Liverpool team is incredible. Not the best footballing team in the Premier League this year. By the way, I'm judging that on the elite end of the spectrum. I'm not comparing them to teams outside the top four. Not the best footballing team. They concede more opportunities than we've seen other Liverpool, the previous world-class Liverpool team that Klopp put together. But their mentality is so strong. Their togetherness and their bond is amazing. The system is still great, but they've got this never say die attitude, this bit between their teeth. And I think with Jurgen Klopp leaving, it has galvanized them to another level. To another level. They've got this almost impenetrable barrier around them where they will not be defeated. They will not fail. And I look at that and I just feel it might be written in the stars for Liverpool to become English Premier League champions again, for Klopp to go out on a high, to match Manchester United's 20 league titles, to stop an historic 4 on the bounce of Manchester City. I want to get your thoughts. I want to get your feelings in the comments section below. Make sure you're hitting the like button for us, Terry. Who's a hypocrite? Me? What have I done? Let me know. Let me know. I want to get your views and I want to get your opinions. Panel coming on.